Everton perhaps haven't hit the heights that they've enjoyed at Goodison Park at times this season when you reflect on their season. Huge win over Manchester City, a 2-1 win over Arsenal when they came from behind but had Phil Jagielka sent off. Ashley Williams getting a late winner. Kevin Prender's had another look at his watch. It's another win at Goodison Park for Everton. Their 13th in 19 home games, thanks to a goal from Ross Barkley after 10 minutes of the second half. Speculation has been swirling around Barkley all week, knowing full well that his manager Ronald Koeman has said the new deal on the table will have to be signed in the next week, otherwise Everton will sell. Romelu Lukaku drew a blank. Watford have drawn a blank again on their travels. It's 10 hours and 17 minutes since they last scored away from home. They had to thank Aurelio Gomes for making some fine saves. But it is Everton who finish on top. At Goodison Park it is finished Everton 1, Watford 0. So doubtless the debate will continue amongst the Watford ranks. But Ian Dowie, what did you make of both their performance and Everton's?
Well, I think Watford never really showed enough ambition. They clearly had a threat with Lukaku and Deeney up front, and they did have one or two moments, one for Deeney and one for Lukaku. Other than that, all the saves were made by Gomez, and in the end, I think Everton were worthy winners.
This broadcast of the Premier League is brought to you by Wanda Coffee. Try the new Wanda Extra Presso. Brickfields Asia College, the fastest and smartest way. And MyEG, your e-government service provider.
Stay strong, bro. Stay strong.
Wonder Extra Presso, brewed from premium Arabica coffee beans for a stronger coffee taste.
Wonder Coffee.
Cepatnya dia lupa bini.
Terlupa pula. Jumpa sekali lagi.
Ambil taksi je lah.
Bukan tak nak jual. Harga dia orang tawarkan tu murah. Rugi.
MyMoto kini dengan program Smart List membolehkan anda menukar kereta setiap 3 tahun.
3 tahun?
Dengan bayar ansuran lebih rendah, insurans, cukai jalan dan servis percuma.
Imagine an education that takes you beyond classrooms, which does not limit you, which prepares you for the challenges that lie ahead. With ample options and different career paths, and support from a global network of universities, where you will build friendships that will change your life forever and be ready to change the world. This is the future of education. Brickfields Asia College, the best brand in education.
If the Empire has this kind of power, what chance do we have?
We have hope. Rebellions are built on hope.
Rogue One, a Star Wars story.
Purchase via Channel 481 or on demand. The NBA Playoffs on Astro Supersport 4 and Astro Go.
Come on, Team Malaysia, we'll be cheering you on. Outdo yourselves at the
trickery there once again from Lee Chong-wei.
The entire nation is behind you, Team Malaysia. Feed off our support and let us be your strength on the court. Come on!
And Malaysia have topped Group D.
All eyes and hearts will be glued to the TV come the Sudirman Cup. Malaysia boleh!
New 100 Plus Active. No fizz with added vitamins.
Today on Daily, which Boston player set a new standard in Game 7?
A guard of honor, fireworks and goals galore. The champions Stamford Bridge return.
And that prompted many crybabies in Japan. Bizarro's next. Hello Malaysia, and welcome to another edition of Super Sport Daily. Michelle and Lez Ann checking in on a terrific Tuesday.
Terrific is the right word to describe today, Michelle. Also the fact that we are live on YouTube, amigos. Stadium Astro is our channel. You will never miss another moment of Daily again.
Also, Les, today is actually National Hug a Tree Day. So make sure you go and hug the first tree that you see today. Just make sure you do it in private so you don't look weird like me earlier outside the studio. Yeah.
A tree's contribution to our daily life has been underappreciated, no?
Yes, Lez Ann. And did you know that a tree can remove carbon dioxide from the atmosphere and store it in their tissues? Yeah, I was a nerd in school, so don't judge me.
Not judging, Michelle. All these tree talk reminds me of my favorite book growing up, The Giving Tree. Have you read that, Michelle?
I'm not that big of a nerd, but yeah. Today, a tree is a winner in our hearts. Also a winner today is the color green. The Boston Celtics came into Game 7 of the series with Washington Wizards. And this time, it's to end the freaking series. So off to Boston we go. No greens there, but I promise you'll see a lot later. What did I tell you, right? Isaiah Thomas, the man everyone at the TD Garden will be counting on tonight. He didn't disappoint early on, picking up the playmaker role to set up his teammates for glory. Al Horford was then followed by Avery Bradley here from downtown, and just like that, the C's are up by 6. It wasn't a perfect night for IT though, after all, he's only human, right? Causing the turnover only for John Wall to slam it home. And then up steps Kelly Olynyk from the bench, looking to impress, and impress he did, driving in for the layup here, before being a recipient of the IT special today. You can see no Wizards actually bothered marking him in the paint. They continued to ignore him, and it backfired for the visitors. That's Olynyk over there, guys. Yeah.
I mean, they're paying a lot of attention to Isaiah. I mean, teams are going to do that, and you know when they do that, and Isaiah got rid of the ball quickly, put in positions where we could succeed and make plays and play 4-on-3 basketball.
Jay Wall tried to inspire his team. After transition, he drew a foul for the three-point play. How about that flexing though? It, however, didn't stop the home side from going on a 13-3 run, largely thanks to IT. And this from downtown was followed by another. The little guys making big splashes in the third Q, taking the lead in the process, and Bradley Beal was upset during the timeout, apparently for the lack of unity within the team. And it was apparent when Olynyk struck again, prompting some very nice words about him.
We gave it our all, and Kelly was MVP tonight. He did it all. He made 3-pointers, he took it to the hole, he played really tough, and he's a big reason why we won tonight.
He had a great game, made a lot of shots tonight. You got to give him credit. He stepped up big for them tonight.
And stepped up big he did. The 26-year-old Canadian just couldn't see anything but net on the night. And Markieff Morris looking to get some tips off him, perhaps? His answer? Well, watch this. One more splash, and the whole of TD Garden erupted into green lava. It's safe to say Boston were through to the conference finals, largely thanks to the 7-foot Oli.
A friend called me this morning and, told me, the thing you got to be is be at your best when your best is needed. And, our best was needed tonight, and everybody gave it their best, and it turned out for us.
This was such an emotional series going back and forth between these two teams. In the end, what do you think won this game for you all tonight?
It's just a team effort. It was hard work. That was a tough 7-game series. Every game was tough on both ends. Both teams played hard the whole time, and we just kind of outlasted them there. They're a great team, who made big shots this whole series, and we're lucky and fortunate enough to move on.
Sounds like a very humble man. With a performance to remember, Olynyk has set a new bar for himself during the playoffs. His 26-point display at the TD Garden is 12 more than his previous record prior to the game. And judging from his shooting on the night, that wouldn't be a tall order for the Canadian, right? The Seas will now play defending champs Cleveland in the conference finals. That's in 2 days' time, by the way. Six-time NBA champion Kareem Abdul-Jabbar was kind enough to give the Seas some heads up when they face LeBron James.
I think, you know, LeBron is a consummate player. He can play 4 positions. If he was 3 or 4 inches taller, he could probably play center in the old-fashioned style. You know, he just has that much athletic ability and understands how to play the game from any part on the court. That's I think, the real reason that the game has changed so much. The players are starting to master everything, and you got guys that can play on the perimeter and play in the paint, and that's a good thing. It's not a whole lot of guys that can do that, but it's starting to evolve that way.
And meanwhile, over in the Western Conference Finals, Game 2 between the Warriors and Spurs is live just for you. Check out SuperSport 4 from 9 a.m. Wednesday. Highlights, of course, with Nadia and Swarna at 7 p.m. on Daily.
Chelsea and Spurs players dominated the league's end of the season's award nominees. Leading the way in the managers category is Antonio Conte. The Italian is joined by Paul Clement, Mauricio Pochettino, Sean Dyche, Eddie Howe and Tony Pulis. N'Golo Conte, Eden Hazard and Cesar Azpilicueta are joined by the Spurs contingent of Harry Kane, Jan Vertonghen and Dele Alli in the players category. Romelu Lukaku and Alexis Sanchez rounded up the shortlist of 8. Before that, the champions were back at the bridge for the first time since winning the title and were honoured by Watford with the traditional guard of honour. The fans had only one name on their mind. Nine changes to the squad included John Terry's return to the starting 11. What a comeback it was.
And turned in by your man, your captain, your leader, your legend. John Terry knows when the stage is his. 716th Chelsea game. Is he teary?
Aw, but we think those tears may have clouded Terry's eyesight, resulting in this mistake, which gifted Atienne Capoue the equalizer. Capoue becomes the only player to score against Chelsea, home and away this season. Well, luckily for Terry, there was more to come from Chelsea. Azpilicueta swinging the lead back in favour of the home team. And Conte just couldn't help himself. Chelsea picked up from where they left off after the interval. Michy Batshuayi made it 3 soon after. Once again, Watford caught up, but Chelsea were not to be denied.
William Fabregas! Number 4 with number 4. And the champions have their lead back. Barely 2 minutes from time. Watford are floored.
Win number 29 this season means Conte has now equaled what his predecessors have accomplished. Should he win against Sunderland this weekend, he'd beat their record, improving on what Jose Mourinho achieved some 12 seasons ago. But despite all the celebrations, several members of the media had a complaint about Diego Costa. Listen.
Diego Costa came into the press room for some half-time food. Is that something you are aware with and okay with?
At half-time, Diego came in and had some food.
Went to the buffet.
Our food.
Yeah, but, I don't. But here?
Yes.
Yeah, but which type of food? It's very important, this because
chocolate cake, beer.
No, because yeah, in this case, I'm very angry with him because he must think to bring and to give me a bit of chocolate or cake to share, yeah, because I was suffering during the game and to eat a bit of chocolate, a bit of cake, I think it's good.
It's all about food. All right, Pep Guardiola will go down in Manchester City history as their 5th best manager with at least 30 matches played. Yup, 5th. He trails Manuel Pellegrini and Roberto Mancini. Then again, Pellegrini and Mancini's win ratio is based on at least 150 matches over 3 seasons. Guardiola has only been at the Etihad for 1. But he knows he's one lucky man. Look at his face. Because if he was at any of his former clubs, his fate would have been very different.
Yeah, because I have to win. Yeah, sure. You have a title for them tomorrow in the newspaper. I knew that before I arrived here, but by far. Pressure I have when I arrive in Barcelona, when nothing to to defend, and when in that club, in 6 months you don't win, you are really out, or like Barcelona or Bayern Munich. That you have to win by far. If not, they don't give you a second chance. Here they gave me the second chance.
Have you had any conversations with the chairman about an overview of the season, all that?
Yeah, every weekend, every week we play about that. Yeah.
And are they satisfied?
We talk every day what's happened, what we have done in the last game, and what we have to do to improve the team. Every conversation was in that terms.
And also tomorrow, not only to win, but you need to win by a lot of goals. Could come down to goal difference if you were to drop points.
No, the first you have to win the game. So we're playing against West Bromwich Albion, the 8th in the league, and teams that Tony Pulis is not going to win for a lot of goals.
We have the numbers to prove it. His first season with Manchester City has seen his squad score less, concede more, win less, and finish lower. Compare that to his debut season at Barcelona and Bayern Munich. Plus, it's his first season at a club without any silverware.
Coming up next, we have updates from Rome, including Maria Sharapova. That's next.
Halo, jaga adik ya?
Baiklah, Mak.
Halo adik, jangan lupa guna sabun Dettol tu. Bila badan bersih, baru tak ada kuman. Aduh.
Dettol, melindungi setiap detik kehidupan. Dettol 100% yakin.
Gel mandian Dettol, kini RM6.90. Try new Veet Sensitive Touch, especially designed to remove hair from your delicate areas gently without any fear of cuts. Its different heads help trim and style with precision. Just Veet it.
Oh, what a superb run. And he finds the back of the net! What an extraordinary day he has had! Got to score, got to score, no excuses. How unlucky can you get? There is no such thing as perfect. It had controversy, it had goals. That is football 7-7.
Fans are very important for us. Thank you for the support and keep going.
This broadcast of the Premier League is brought to you by Wanda Coffee. Try the new Wanda Extra Presso. Brickfields Asia College, the fastest and smartest way. And MyEG, your e-government service provider.
Say hello to more new routes. Malindo Air invites you to adventure away in Brisbane. Wander into the seaport city of Yangon. And hustle away in Guangzhou, China's 3rd largest city. Premium service inclusive of meals, in-flight entertainment, and 30 kg baggage allowance. Book now at malindoair.com.
Wow, yo, impianku tetap membara. Wow, yo, impianku tetap membara.
Welcome back. Now, the last time Sir Andy Murray was back home in Scotland to celebrate his birthday, well, Goran Ivanisevic was Wimbledon champ and Venus Williams was a double Grand Slam winner that year. Gustavo Kuerten was world #1 and Martina Hingis was a #1 woman. Now, that year was 2001 and Murray was only 14. And somehow the nice people at the Rome Masters must have heard about this because they tried their best to make the most of the situation for the current world #1 man. Watch.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Despite the occasion and all the well wishes by Novak Djokovic, Rafa Nadal and Grigor Dimitrov, Murray has his mindset on only one thing, opening the title defense against home favourite Fabio
Tough
Fognini.
match. You know, potentially if he gets through that, he's one of the better clay court players for sure. He'll obviously be highly motivated, I would think, playing, in Italy as well. And I've had some tough matches with him in the past, so it won't be easy, and I'll definitely need to play well in that one to have a chance of winning. But yeah, it's definitely a tough one to start off.
The biggest upset of the round has to be this. At 10th seed, Grigor Dimitrov suffering another early exit, even though the Bulgarian won the first set against Juan Martín del Potro. But the tables were turned in the second, however. This forehand winner by the 2009 US Open champ sealed the second for him. And all that pressure got to Dimitrov. A double fault in the 9th game resulted in this abuse on his racket. Ouch. On the contrary though, del Potro, well, he kept his cool to claim the match. He progresses to the second round for the very first time since 2013, where Carl Edmund awaits.
The semi-finals of the Stuttgart Open, a second-round exit at the Madrid Open. That's Maria Sharapova's record since her return from that 15-month drug ban. Heading into what was her third this year, the 5-time Grand Slam winner was handed an opponent she's never lost to, and it was about to stay that way. Sharapova has beaten Christina McHale in their previous 3 clay court encounters, and early signs suggested why that was the case. The American did put up some fight in the first set, leaving Sharapova rooted to the clay with that shot. It was, however, the Russian who took the first set, giving McHale a taste of her own medicine early in the second. McHale shot herself in the foot with the double fault on match point, handing the win over to the Russian. Remember, a minimum final appearance would mean qualification for Wimbledon's main draw. Meanwhile, former world #1 Venus Williams also booked a spot in the second round after a straight sets victory over Yaroslava Slepdova of Kazakhstan. The American veteran got a break point early on, and how about that for a drop shot, showing some finesse there. Not happy with that, Slepdova came up with her version of net play. The second set would be decided via tiebreak, in which Venus excelled with flying colors. There was a 35th winner of the match. She will face Lesia Tuzurenko of Ukraine in the next round. And now we'll be taking a short break. Coming up on Bizarro, big babies and cry babies galore. Don't go anywhere, that's next.
The Prudential Astro Masters celebrates 20 years of golfing excellence. and is back to challenge golfers on the best courses with great goodies plus awesome prizes in all par 3s, including a Mazda 6 valued at 216,000 ringgit. The Grand Finals takes place in Muscat, Oman. So don't miss out. This could be your year.
Say hello to more new routes. Malindo Air invites you to adventure away in Brisbane. Wander into the seaport city of Yangon. And hustle away in Guangzhou, China's third largest city. Premium service inclusive of meals, in-flight entertainment, and 30 kg baggage allowance. Book now at malindoair.com.
Try new Veet Sensitive Touch, especially designed to remove hair from your delicate areas gently without any fear of cuts. Its different heads help trim and style with precision. Just Veet it.
Halo, jaga adik ya?
Baiklah, Mak.
Halo adik, jangan lupa guna sabun Dettol tu. Bila badan bersih, baru tak ada kuman. Aduh.
Dettol melindungi setiap detik kehidupan. Dettol 100% yakin.
Gel mandian Dettol kini RM6.90.
That's not how much you want?
65,000 ringgit.
What? What? Like that you want 65K?
I could do with 60,000 ringgit.
Start the car. Cannot start, try again.
55,000 only.
You meet all sorts selling your car. Let My Motor filter them for you.
Welcome back to Daily. You are looking at a picture that got Hebei's Ezekiel Lavezzi in trouble recently. It got into the bad books of Chinese fans for obvious reasons too, prompting an apology on the club's official Weibo account. But how did the locals react to that?
他在照片里面做了一个侮辱中国人的一个动作，是吧？啊，我觉得我们作为中国人对他这个行为表示非常的愤怒。
这种行为是不光是不职业的，就是不道德的。他就是不是说作为职业球员来说，是作为一个人来说，他就是犯了一个错误。然后，就是这方面希望还是就是能对他就是有所那个惩罚吧。
Now, if you think why Lavezzi did it was weird, well, you have no idea what we're about to show you, I tell you.
That's right. If you do follow us regularly, you should know what we're talking about.
A segment we introduced 3 months ago to open your eyes to alternative sports. Get it, Les? Yeah, okay.
Hilarious, Michelle. But with tuna tossing, pony racing, and even chess boxing, you can't go much further than that on Bizarro.
Actually, yes, you can.
You can? How?
Well, I'll tell you about it later, Lassens. It's a Lava Tree Day. Well, we're staying with the theme for our first story. Lawnmower racing.
What?
Yes, an event where there are no space for a Ferrari or a McLaren.
Obviously, while these people are racing on a budget, sticking to their principles since the sport was founded in 1973. It's no sponsorship, no commercialism, no cash prizes, and no modifying of engines.
And just look at that, Lez Ann. Pure adrenaline rush, right? Taking place in Sussex, the season starts in May all the way until mid-October.
Ooh, exciting. It is also branded as the cheapest form of motorsport in the UK.
Oh, well, that's because all you need is safety gears and a lawnmower, Les. Yeah, okay.
You know, Midge, I hope one of them could drop by my garden and prune them.
You know what, Les? I wish they would do that for me too. Mine needs work, and I was talking about the garden at my house.
Okay. If we could, Michelle, if we could.
Well, we are living in the modern world, aren't we? So we can definitely call basically anyone for any service that we want.
Exactly. And I also need a typist to help me with my assignment, Michelle.
And I know exactly where to find that. In the age of technology and esports getting the acknowledgement that they deserve, well, we have ourselves a typing competition.
Yes, the gamers really look into the APM to see if they can respond fast enough in competitive gaming.
Les pretending like she's very tech savvy. Yeah, APM stands for action per minute, by the way. There are also a lot of mechanical keyboards on offer too.
Ooh la la, just made typing such a pleasure these days, no?
Agree.
Alright, we've done lawnmower racing to the fastest typist. What do we have next, Michelle?
Well, it's not time to reveal the thing that's gonna blow your mind just yet, but I have something really close.
Ooh, I can't wait.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Parkour!
Parkour, yes! Alright, this looks like a fantastic workout course.
Yes, it's called the World Chase Tag Championship, by the way.
Did they name it that way so the adults could play chasing without feeling guilty about it?
Yeah, let's tag you it. That's exactly what I was thinking.
Yep, the contestants only need to last for 20 seconds, but judging from what these guys have been showing, even that is a great feat to achieve. Can you do that, Michelle?
Oh, please. I can probably do all that and more in heels, I guarantee you.
Sure. So confident.
Now it's time to reveal something that will surely blow your mind, Les. Blow your mind.
Tell me, Michelle, tell me. You had me waiting the entire segment already.
Get it? Ready?
Ready?
Sumo Festival.
Ooh, what? Only sumo? That's as close to mainstream sports as it can get.
Because you didn't let me finish my sentence. It's Sumo Festival's baby crying competition.
Insane.
Baby crying.
Insane.
Okay? In conjunction of the Sumo Festival, there are also many events, and this one involving babies.
Ooh,
and I
so
meant the
cute.
smaller one being carried, yeah, okay?
It's where sumo wrestlers get in the ring. A sumo ring, that is. Their one job is to send the baby smack into the ground.
Les, I think you're reading the wrong page. You're reading the sumo wrestling Wikipedia page. You don't do that.
Sorry, wrong search. This ceremony is actually a tradition that dates back to 400 years and is said to bring children good health.
Yes, the Japanese parents believe that sumo wrestlers can help make babies cry out a wish to grow up in good health.
At the same time, hoping they would not turn to a sumo wrestling career.
Lez Ann, how do you say that? Yeah, okay, I've watched sumo wrestling before when I was in Japan and it was actually pretty cool.
All right, I've always been intrigued, bitch. Take me there next time and,
You know what? I'll do better. I'll do better. I think we actually make really good sumo wrestlers.
Really?
Yeah.
All right,
Okay,
I think
imagine
so too.
this. Imagine this, okay? We'll probably look really good in those sumo belts and doing that. Yeah, okay. Enough, Pizarro. I tell you from us to wrap up the entire season now, all right?
All right, hope we opened your eyes to the world beyond mainstream sport.
Yep, till next time, guys. Bye.